Sara, I would say this was the most shenanigans-filled event, not only of the weekend, but definitely in my entire life. And the fact that the motley crew of you, me, and Kyle showed up to WaleMania and VIP seats, by the way, because obviously, champ. Everyone and beforehand, you were like, I don't think we needed it. Kyle's like, dude, why'd you spend VIP? Like, I know this place. Like, you just go upstairs and there's a bar. Like, what you mean? That might have been the thing that saved us because even though like there kind of weren't seats, there were. So like it was a better place. We weren't stuck in the crowd, whatnot.
It was too late for my feet though, because I already got blisters at that point. So
That's what happens when you walk around. We were walking all around the streets of Philly. So, yeah, like this event was basically just a live podcast. I have seen this for I don't know how many years I've been watching WrestleMania or wrestling in general, but or Twitter's been alive. They've been doing this, and like I was always fascinated and wanting to go after obviously the Smojo rap. So we get to go, whatever. And it starts out with just Wale's Hype Man, this cool DJ, I forget his name. You can look it up. And then they bring out the Street Profits. And it basically was just like them doing the live podcast version of their show. And then they were getting to it. Oh my God, Sara. I don't know if you have many comments about this, but this might have been outside of the wrestling itself, my favorite thing of the weekend.
yeah, I wouldn't say the same thing. I mean, it was an experience. It's something that I've seen, obviously. So it was cool to be there. And there were so many wrestlers there because, like,
So
Street
many.
Profits were there. Then Bobby Lashley was there. Cedric Alexander. Shelton Benjamin ended up being, like, the guy of the night. So that was really cool. So, like, the Hurt Business reunited. And it was actually, like Shelton said, the first time that the Hurt Business had ever been in front of a live crowd, which was
Crazy.
insane to think about because you kind of forget, like about the Thunderdome era and how
Yeah.
much actually happened during that time that no one got to see in person. Um, and Samantha Irvin was there with Ricochet. She performed a song to Razor Ramon's entrance theme with a flute, and she sang.
It was absolutely
Yeah,
electric.
and then Trick Williams was there. He exchanged some words with Carmelo Hayes.
That
There
was
were a ton
insane.
of wrestlers just there to
Oh,
chill.
we
Like
were hanging.
Big E was there. John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo, whatever you want to call him. With
Johnny
Taya.
insert. Ty
Yeah.
looked gorgeous.
Yeah. Gail Kim.
Kim was there.
Uh,
Jordan Grace. Jordan
yeah,
Grace
there
was
was a bunch
there.
of there was AEW people there. So it was like everybody was there.
Oh my God, it was insane.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, it's not necessarily my vibe simply just because I don't go out and like drink and do stuff, but like it was cool because obviously if you're a fan of wrestling and you pay attention to WrestleMania specifically, you've probably heard of WaleMania. So at least I can like check that off and be like, okay, cool. Like I was
There you
there.
go.
Yeah.
That's
So
where you go. Yes, Vinny. She okay, so apparently she couldn't like sing or whatever it was.
they lied, but yeah.
They absolutely lied. So she brings out the flute and Razor Ramon's theme hits. I look at you and I'm like, you have to be a happy camper right now.
Mhm.
And it hits and I'm vibing, And then all of a sudden the flute comes out and she's playing along with the song in perfect rhythm, by the way. Like it was
Mhm.
astounding. And then she starts singing and oh my God, the crowd became unglued. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was a performance of a lifetime.
Mhm.
And oh my God, like bro, it was insane. I mean, I hung out with Big E and I dapped up Angelo Dawkins, told Big E that, being at his Money in the Bank cash-in was one of my favorite wrestling moments, still is to this day. And then also told him that I had a poster of him, the Bootios poster, hanging above my wall in college because, like, that was awesome. That was one of my favorite things. I was obsessed with Bootios. So yeah, I would hang with them and like it was just cool. Like, and as someone who does go out, I love that atmosphere. I'm not the biggest like club techno guy, but that vibe was just like they were playing music, you had a drink, there are people up there we were talking to a lot of people, not wrestlers, no, but like
Yeah.
just fans and just like whatever. We were talking to some guy for a while, and that's what I liked about it was that it was just like I didn't care that Big E was Big E. You know, I just like he was just a dude. You know, I saw Taya Valkyrie and this person, and you know, we're just hanging at the bar. Like to me, it was like the only event all weekend where you just are you. You know, you're not Taya Valkyrie or whatever her real name is.
Mhm.
You're not Big E. You're Nor whatever his name is. You know, it was like really cool to just do that because the rest of the weekend, like I'm gonna be in the crowd, I'm gonna be fangirling you, and I'm going to be that obnoxious screaming wrestling fan. So
Yeah.
it was nice to see that, and it was the only time all weekend that I did get a little litty. Did you get litty titty?
No.
Did you get litty? I got litty
No.
titty. I did get a little bit litty titty.